Hello, Baker. It's your mayor. Hope all is well with you. Hope your family is doing great. Hope God is blessing you and you guys are continuing to prosper. We're glad to be back this evening. We have a great show for you. It's been an exciting month. September was very exciting, had a lot of things going on. But I want to continue to share some things with you right now. This evening, I have the pleasure of introducing a young lady who is just doing some great things in Baker. She's just opened up a brand new business here, 7,000 square feet, Miss Tamika Oxley. She is the owner and the founder of LaBelle's Event Center and more. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you.
How's everything?
Great.
It's doing pretty good.
Great. Yes.
So how's business been so far?
Business has been booming. We're still getting our name out there, but the next couple of months really busy for us with the holidays coming up. We have things booked. We have events booked. Just excited to be in the city.
I'm glad you're here too. I did an event at your place. It was really nice. As a matter of fact, I've been to a couple of events over there. Just tell us a little bit about yourself and how did you get in business?
Well, I'm from Glen Oaks, originally graduated from Glen Oaks High School. My business actually started from me catering. I've been catering for a while. My family does decor, and the business actually opened from my family doing their decor. I wanted to assist them with, combining the catering company and their decorations. So we opened LaBelle Events and More.
Why did you pick Baker?
Baker, basically, I felt a need for the event venue there. A lot of people reach out to Baton Rouge a lot for events outside of Baker. So why not bring what they need to the city of Baker?
When I went in, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to tell you, we know what the place looked like before Tamika took over, and I know it cost some money. I know you spent some money in there. I talked to your family, and I appreciate that. It just lets us know that people are investing in our city, and I was just real happy about that. So, we're going to do everything we can to let people know the type of venue that you have is professional, and we're going to start with this event that you got on November 1st. Tell me a little bit about that and what's going on November 1st.
Well, we are doing a Pretty in Pink. It's our first charity gala.
Right.
We're calling it Pretty in Pink because we are reaching out to support from the city to help fight against cancer, not only breast cancer, but cancer in general. We're focusing on breast cancer because it is October, and we know, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Well, I don't know whether you knew this or not. I didn't tell you in there. I am a cancer survivor. That's how I got to the point where I am now. I retired, and 18 months later, I retired from the military, and I was diagnosed with prostate cancer at 48 years old. And we got through that, but it took me on a journey, and I never looked back. I changed everything I was doing in my life, and I never looked back, and that's how I got to this point where I am now. Tell us what what's going to be going on at the event.
Okay, so the event is November 1st, and again, like I said, it's Pretty in Pink. It's a semi-formal event, so come dressed. We're asking that you come dressed in shades of pink. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. We just want you to come out and support LaBelle Events and More, and support the cancer nominee. I'm sorry, the cancer nominees that we will have there. Not only will we have nominees, we'll have live music.
Right.
The live music will be by Soulful of BR. This is a new band also that's in the city of Baton Rouge. We're trying to bring them to Baker, just kind of giving them some light out so other people can see them. We'll also, of course, we have you as being our special guest.
Right.
We'll have BR Personal Chef Services, which is the catering company that we deal with. They will be providing dinner. It's a 3-course dinner for that also will be accommodated with champagne. And we're asking with the dinner that you do make a $25 donation,
Right.
and that donation goes to the American Cancer Society, again, which that's who we are giving our proceeds to for this event.
Look, now that sounds like it's a good deal. You know, we're really busy. I'm gonna have to talk to my people. We're gonna have to stick around there because I wanna, I like to eat. And so, is your family gonna be there? Your mom and dad gonna be there?
Yes, they will.
Okay, so look, make sure that we get a table. I get a table with them, so
Okay.
we can sit down and do it. This is a great deal. I really appreciate what's going on. And you're asking for the donations, but you're not asking for anything at the door.
We're not. We're just asking you to make a donation. The event is free and open to the public. You don't have to come in and make a donation, but if you feel the need, $1, $2, anything will help. We're trying to assist these cancer patients with continuing the fight to help find a cure for, this horrible disease.
Right. Yeah, that's a good deal, and the cancer survivors and the people that's going through this will really, really be blessed by this. But look, I just want to thank you for this. This is another opportunity. This is an opportunity that you've showed me again that you care about people, but you care about our community, and we're going to help you get this out, and we want to fill that place up and get it out there. So you guys, look. If you know of anybody that's going through something with cancer right now, you got any cancer survivors, you guys just please reach out to us at City Hall at 778-0300 so we can get you more information. Make sure you check the website, and we're going to put it out on Facebook. We're going to go live with Tamika, and we want to talk this up. We want to fill this place up. And what's the date again and the time?
The date is November 1st at 7 p.m. We do want to thank our sponsors.
Right.
We have Raising Cane sponsored us, Affordable Tuxedos sponsored us, BR Personal Chef Services, and Events by Erica. We do want to thank them for offering their free services to us.
That's good. What's the address?
The address is 910 Main Street, Baker, Louisiana, 70714.
Thank you for being here. I really
Thank
appreciate
you.
you. Tell your mom and dad I said hello.
I surely will.
Okay. You guys, look, let's get out and support this. This is a great thing here that's going on. And a lot of great things are going on in Baker. So, get dressed up and come down, and I'll see you down at the place. And y'all guys stick around because I got to pay a few bills. I'll be right back.
Are you looking to build or purchase a home? You need to take a hard look at Baker. Small town atmosphere that's good for families. Baker has everything you need. Shops, doctors, hospitals. It's near the airport and a stone's throw from downtown Baton Rouge. No traffic hassles and lots of community activities to be involved in. Ranked as one of the safest cities in Louisiana by Home Security Advisor, Baker and families are moving forward together.
Citizens and residents of Baker, please come out to our last City of Baker public meeting held by the Capital Regional Planning Center. Meet us on Thursday, October the 17th at 6 p.m. at the Baker Municipal Center. This meeting is very important because your input is needed. CRPC needs your thoughts and information to help complete the City of Baker's bicycle and pedestrian master plan. The City of Baker is working with CRPC and you, the residents, to bring together some details that would make our city more bike and pedestrian friendly. Your input and information is needed in several areas. You can comment on our existing maps as to where you'd like to see walking trails and bicycle routes and water retention sites. You can take the survey to help us determine what projects are most important to you. You can view project updates. You can also review meeting boards to determine what was done at previous meetings. Again, come on out. Thursday, October the 17th at 6 p.m., 3325 Groom Road. Come and join the Baker Chamber of Commerce on Thursday, October the 24th from 6 to 8 p.m. We will have a time of networking from 6 to 7, and from 7 to 8, our banquet will commence. Enjoy some great food and networking. You will hear from our guest speaker, Mr. Kerrick Jackson, the head coach of Southern University's baseball team. He received some great honors as Coach of the Year last year. Awards will be given for chamber businesses in several categories: Small Business of the Year, Mid-sized Business of the Year, Large Business of the Year, and Newcomer of the Year. Come out to support our Baker Chamber of Commerce businesses at this annual banquet. You can purchase tickets for $35 each. You can also purchase a table for $250 or become a silver sponsor for $1,000. For more information, please contact Paula Turner at 225-412-4311. Attention Baker, are you ready for a night of safe fun for our kids? The Baker Police Department and the City of Baker presents the 3rd Annual Treat Street, Thursday, October 31st, 2019. Bring the kids out to Halloween night for some fun, food, and safe enjoyment. As our Baker Police Department and the City of Baker serve our kids with some treats, entertainment, and live fun. Baker Police, the City of Baker, Baker churches, Baker businesses, and organizations will come together all in unity to make sure our kids have some good, clean, and safe fun. Come join us at 3325 Groom Road at City Park, right next to City Hall from 6 to 8 p.m. Baker Mayor Waits, along with Chief Dunn. Calling on veterans from Baker and surrounding areas, thank you for your service. We're inviting you to the City of Baker's annual Veterans Day program. If you have served in any branch of the military, come out and let us honor you for your service to our country. Our Veterans Day program for the City of Baker will be held on Thursday, November the 7th at 10 a.m. That's Thursday, November the 7th at 10 a.m. at Baker's Municipal Center, 3325 Groom Road. See you there.
If you own or are planning to start a business, you need to take a hard look at Baker, your one-stop shop for business city licensing, services, and sensible tax rates. With low crime, it's a stone's throw from downtown Baton Rouge, the airport. It's on the river with railways. Baker is not landlocked. Plank Road presents the traffic businesses need, and Main Street offers a hometown atmosphere. Baker and business, moving forward together.
Welcome back, Baker. I hope you enjoyed that segment there. Wasn't that a great segment? That was really, really good. But look, I got something really special for you now. And I guess you say that, Mayor, you always say you got something special. But no, tonight I got something special because I have a good friend of mine who has graced herself in Baker to tell us her story. And most of you, some of you may know her, but we're going to introduce you to her tonight. Her name is Miss Tawana Harris, and she is the founder and the owner of the Butterfly Society. And look, how you doing?
Hello, my friend. How are you this
I'm
evening?
doing all right. You doing okay?
Doing fabulous.
Look, you guys, this is this young lady here. We've been friends now probably almost 10 years.
Yes.
And she has a great story about domestic violence and her purpose. And I'm going to let you just talk to the people and just tell them a little bit about yourself real quick, where you're from, and then tell your story.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mayor, for having me. It's
Yes.
a pleasure to be here with you. Always a pleasure to be here in Baker because I'm at home.
Right.
I'm originally from a little town called Ornerville in St. Landry Parish.
Really?
It's little, it's rural, but we're on the map. You just
Right.
got to look close.
Right.
And came this way due to Southern University. The Southern University was a sophomore in college and started dating this young man, and everything was going well. He was charming, he was respectful, he was polite. He did all the right things until one day I felt a slap across my face and my life was turned upside down at that very moment. It was a very dark time in my life. I was suicidal, I was depressed, I felt alone. Was too embarrassed to share or tell anyone what I was going through it internally. Until one day I shared it with a relative who said to me, "You're deserving of better. I stand with you, I believe you, I'm here to help you." I left, lived with her for a short period of time, but I went back. Statistics states that a victim will go back anywhere from 1 to 7 times. And at that very moment when I returned, it escalated. He threatened to kill me, to take my life. Didn't want to call home and share with family because I was too embarrassed. They loved him, they admired him. We had talked about getting married, having a future together. And by the grace of God, I was able to walk away and survived. And I made a commitment to this cause a long time ago. But I didn't know at what level. But right now, we're doing whatever it takes to help save someone's life as an organization.
So tell me, how long did this go? How long was this period of time that you endured this?
It was for 3 years. 3 years, I was a prisoner in my own mind. Mental abuse, emotional abuse, psychological abuse, sexual abuse. I went through it. Felt that I was alone in this. I walked away from school because I couldn't handle the abuse mentally and emotionally. I couldn't balance it all. I tell anyone that, you know, people don't sign up for this.
Right.
You know, I had a survivor to say to me before, I didn't run to domestic violence, I woke up in it.
Right.
And most people don't know what signs to look for, or what it looks like, or what you call it. The signs are always there. You just have to know what to look for.
Wow, just a powerful, powerful story. And I'm sure that we have some people in this audience that's watching right now, just trying to figure out what is the first step to take if you see the signs. What should they do first?
If you recognize someone going through it, my advice to you is to be there for them.
Right.
And being there for them could be just listening to what they're going through, being non-judgmental, because you're always on the outside looking in.
Right.
There's a bigger picture, a closer up view of
Right.
what they're going through. But being there for them as a support system. And my thing is, if you don't know how to support them, direct them to an agency who
Right.
provide resources
Right.
and services. Because many times a victim feels that they're in this alone.
Right.
They don't have anyone to tell or to support them or direct them. But we say to victims today, you're not alone. The Butterfly Society stands with you. We have your back. We're your voice when you can't speak for yourself.
Well, you know, that's a powerful statement. When you were going through what you were going through, what organizations were out there? Was there any?
There was the Battered Women's Shelter.
Right.
That was there, and I called the 1-800 hotline many a times.
Right.
Always had someone on the other end who was very pleasant, very helpful, very supportive. Didn't make me feel guilty for what I was going through. Just understood where I was and,
Right.
and the shoes a victim walks through. It's not easy, Mayor.
And
it's a hard situation to get out of.
That's right.
It's easy to get into, but it's hard to get out of.
You say they had that organization there. So knowing you, being around you, you found a void somewhere though. You wanted to fill the void, and so tell us about your organization.
Yes.
And we're gonna go close, but just go into them. We're gonna come back. But tell us a little bit about that organization. What made you go through that and start this organization?
God gave me this vision 5 years ago for this organization because there was a need, there was a lack. Resources and services were limited in the community, and he brought it all together.
Right.
He brought all the pieces together. He brought the folks together, and we've been rolling ever since. We're a grassroots organization. We're boots on the ground. We believe in meeting people where they are, because where they are is where they're hurting.
Right.
And we want the community to know, as an organization, we stand with you. And so many people like yourself, Mayor, who is a voice
Right.
for those who are voiceless when it comes to domestic violence. You know how to find us, you know how to contact
That's
us. We're a household name now.
That's right.
You know, at first folks didn't know who we were,
That's right.
but folks know who we are now, and we're not going anywhere. It's because there's much work to be done.
Okay, so look, I know I've watched you grow, and I've watched the organization grow. You are doing something, you have a different, it's a different feel about it, because I think people trust you. They trust you, and because your story is real, you know, like my daughter say, Daddy, real recognize real.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're not just working for an organization and getting a paycheck, you are living in that organization, and you're doing a great job. We're gonna take a break, but when we come back, We're going to talk about what the program is, what's going on with the different programs, and we're going to talk about your events and everything that's going on during the whole month of October now. You got your own month now. I tell you what, boy, things have sure changed. And I'm so proud of it. So we're going to go and I'm going to pay some bills. So Baker, look, I'll be right back. We're going to continue this serious conversation, and we're going to be right back.
Are you looking to build or purchase a home? You need to take a hard look at Baker. Small town atmosphere that's good for families. Baker has everything you need. Shops, doctors, hospitals. It's near the airport and a stone's throw from downtown Baton Rouge. No traffic hassles and lots of community activities to be involved in. Ranked as one of the safest cities in Louisiana by Home Security Advisor, Baker and families are moving forward together.
Welcome back, Baker. And I'm still here with with Ms. Harris. We're having a serious conversation about domestic abuse and the domestic violence. It's turning out to be that. But my question to you now is, how many people have you helped in those 5 years?
Mayor, I can't put a number on it. We have touched so many lives. You know, if you're in the grocery store, in the line at a grocery store, there's a great chance you're going to have a conversation with someone.
Right.
If you're at the hair salon, you're talking about it. If you're at a middle school, you're talking about it. If you're at church, you're talking about it. The conversation is always ongoing, and you're definitely, through conversation, impacting, educating, and engaging someone. So I can't put a number on it for you.
That's that trust thing. See, people trust you.
Yeah, people
trust you when you talk to them.
And you said that a minute ago, and that's so profound when you say that, because when folks begin to trust who you are,
right,
and they know you've been where they've been, they will open up to you and welcome you into their community. And that's what we've done. We have built a relationship with the community. They trust us, they see us, they know who we are, they know that we're there and we're not going anywhere. So we've built a great relationship with Baker, right, and East Baton Rouge Parish and surrounding areas.
Yeah, you've done a great job with that. I can see that with your relationship with Mayor Broom, who supports you a lot. You have a whole month now that you celebrate.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that before we get out of here and what's going on the rest of the month.
We've had several events in the month of October. We're down to our very last event, which will be held October 17th. Men taking a stand against domestic violence, 6:30 at Elm Grove Baptist Church, Pastor Earl Domain, 1069 North 38th Street. We're bringing men from all walks of life to Elm Grove to have a conversation about domestic violence and what solutions we can come out of that conversation.
And that's huge, Tawana, because you start to bring the men, the very fabric of the problem, if you look at it. Because, you know, a lot of times people don't take the women's side. The women don't. You don't think that way. You always think that that's going to be the men. But now you're bringing the men in that the men have, because domestic violence is not just with the relationship between husband and wife. It's relationships between daughter and daddy.
Right.
You know. So, what made you come up with that?
Well, you know, Mayor, men are 99% of the time seen as the perpetrator.
Right.
Okay. But men are abused as well.
Right.
1 in 4 men will experience some type of intimate partner violence in their lifetime. So we don't cater to just women. We cater to men, women, and families that are affected by domestic violence. We want to hear from everyone. We want to hear from all different communities. What can we do together, collectively, to end domestic violence? Because there was 2 incidents that took place. One took place this week, one took place last week, and it's happening too often on our watch.
That's right.
Not only in the city of Baker, but Louisiana as well.
That's right.
So we have to continue this conversation.
That's right.
And we always do after October.
That's right.
And want to make sure that we're able to touch as many lives as possible to let them know that there's resources and services out there, and that the Butterfly Society, the city of Baker, Mayor Waits, his team take a strong stance against domestic violence. Every time I hear you talk, you always talk about ending it.
which is a huge, huge, that's a task to end it. It's like, you want to just stop it totally. But it amazes me that you have that goal. It tells me that you are anointed. God has anointed you. He's chose you. He's anointed you to do this mission because God wants to get rid of that type of violence too.
Exactly.
He doesn't want those relationships. He built these relationships for us to love each other. And you talk about ending it. And so is that the ultimate goal of the Butterfly Society?
That is the ultimate goal of the Butterfly Society, is to see where we live in a city of wholeness, a city of safety, a city of love. And we have to continue doing the work. We have to continue to educate. We got to continue to raise the awareness. We have to continue to engage and empower our community to make certain that women, men, boy, girl, elderly, senior lives in a place of nonviolence and are comfortable living where they are.
Thank you.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
It's always a pleasure.
Thank you for everything that you do. Thank you for your heart. Keep doing what you're doing. So, ladies and gentlemen, look, if you want more information about the Butterfly Society, just go to our website and we'll have information there for you. We'll have phone numbers there for you. It is indeed a great organization. Its leadership is awesome. But look, I just want to end with tonight to tell you a little bit about what else is going on in Baker. Those of you who read the paper realize that we just closed on 3 acres of land on Plank Road and Levy Lane, where we're going to start with our transit center. It's going to be a park and ride. It's part of economic development. It's part of our master plan to build and create a cultural area on the Plank Road side with hotels and different things for the millennials and just everybody to do in Baker. It's a 5-year plan, and this is the first stop in this plan here. So I just want to thank all the people that was involved here, CATS, the Mayor Broom's office, and her people, CRPC. This is something that people told me that we couldn't do. It's not going to happen. But when I signed on the dotted line the other day, I know that God is going to take us to the next level here and that this is going to move our city forward. So I just want to thank you all for all the prayers that you send up for us. We want to thank everybody that was involved in the Canopy of Prayer. Ladies and gentlemen, we had 20 pastors from the churches in Baker all working together with a community choir on Saturday. And we're going to put that list out on Facebook. It was a great thing. We prayed throughout this whole city. We have that canopy, that canopy of prayer for us now. So things are looking well. We're doing good, Baker. So don't let anybody tell you anything different. And remember, we are always stronger when we're together because we're better and we're bolder and we're a bigger Baker. So thank you guys for tuning in to the show, and we would like to hear your feedback. So if you have any feedback or anything like that, just go to the website and drop some words there. Tell us what you think of the show and give us some, tell us the things that you think that we need to talk about. But we just appreciate you just tuning in. So thank you very much and have a good night. We're Baker Strong, always.